Good day, everyone. My name is Michael Obiase Asagi, MMM participants from Sapele Delta State. I'm here to make a presentation on the ideology of MMM. This is for my Day 3 test for the ongoing guidance school, batch 264. This presentation is done on the 19th of February 2017. And just for a quick brush, for those that do not know the meaning of MMM, it simply means Mavrodia Monda movement or Mavrodia Monda money box. In this presentation, we are going to be looking at 4 different highlights. Number 1, the ideology of MMM. Number 2, how MMM works. Number 3, the benefits of MMM. And lastly, number 4, the rules of MMM. Highlight number 1, the ideology of MMM. When we say the ideology of MMM, it simply means what MMM stands for, the sole purpose of MMM. Now, as we all know, the world financial system is unfair and not favorable to the poor and the less privileged. Nobody needs to be told before they know that. The imbalance in the financial system favors the rich and the poor, the powerful. That is why the rich got richer and the poor got poorer. It is so true, it is so clear. In our society today, in the developed society, in the non-developed society, it is everywhere. We see the rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer. The rich steals from the poor to get richer. That is how unfair our financial system of the world is today. You see, this it's a visual illustration to tell you the kind of margin, the kind of gap between the rich and the poor. You see from the picture here, the building at the top of the picture is a luxury apartment that is being owned by this so-called rich and powerful. While down the picture, if you look closely, is a community of the poor, a community that is well below the standard of living, just to show how unfair the system is. Now, the purpose of MMM is to make the financial system of the world fair to all. The main reason why the founder, Sergio Mavrodi of MMM, bring up this system is to make this financial unfairness to go away from the world totally and bring in fairness to all. The goal is to empower every participant to financial freedom and achieve their dreams. Every participant, no matter what you bring in, you can come in and be financially free and you achieve your dreams. This is another picture to show the goal, the sole purpose, the drive of MMM in the world to cause a balance. You see, from the picture at my left hand side, there is a ring carrying a plyboard. There is this big ball on one side of the board, and there is a smaller ball at the other side of the board. And again, there is another ball, another ball, another ball. At the end of the whole thing, there is an equilibrium. There is fairness. Everybody is carrying everybody. This big guy, this very big guy, is helping to carry every other person. We are not talking physics, but when you talk about physics, the impact that this guy is giving to all these guys is the same thing as the impact that all these guys are giving to this guy. That is the fairness we're talking about. Equilibrium. What I give to you, you give to me. And like that, the world can be a better place. Then on the right hand side, you see workers enjoying their lives, enjoying their normal lives, enjoy freedom, not working and working for others, while others will enjoy the fruits of their labor. Now, all these things we've said, MMM ideology, MMM wants to bring fairness to the financial system and make us achieve our goal. How does MMM plans to achieve this? What things has been put in place? What system has been put in place to make it work? That is why we come to our second highlight. How does MMM work? MMM give participants the platform to give help by transferring the money pledged directly to the participant's account. It is very clear. It is very simple. Nobody is cheating anybody. Nobody is running away with anybody's money. I concealed it in my heart that I want to make a pledge. MMM will provide me a platform that will make me find somebody that needs this help. When this person is connected to me, I transfer my money straight into the person's account directly. Yeah, this is what I was trying to say. When a participant declares willingness to provide help, that is PH for short, his account will be credited with MMM internal currency called Mavro. All these are done in our personal office, PO for short. The Mavro begins to grow at the rate of 30% per month. At the end of 30 days, he can then request for help. That is what we call get help, GH for short. When he does, he will be paired with a participant who will pay money directly to his account, just like he has done. There is no central account where the money are stored. They are transferred directly to the participant's account. What have we been saying? If I conceal it in my heart that I want to provide help to somebody, MMM as a platform, like I've said before, will help me to locate this person that need that help that I need, that I want to provide, and I'll transfer that money straight into the person's account. But the good thing about MMM is, even before I see that person, as long as I've conceived to provide help, I pick up my device, whether my PC, my smartphone, I open my personal office, I make a request to pledge. I pledge any amount. Immediately I click to pledge any amount. The system that is well programmed will automatically credit me with the internal currency called Mavro. This currency will grow 30% per month. After 30 days, irrespective of when I saw the person to make my payment, the 30 days is always from the day I make that pledge. After 30 days, or somewhere along the line before that 30 days, the system will locate me somebody that I have to pay the money to. I send the money into the person's account, I upload my proof of payment, the person confirms my payment, I have to wait for my 30 days to complete. Once the 30 days is completed, I go back to my PO, I open my PO and I request to get help. Once I request to get help, the system again looks for somebody that wants to provide that same help that I'm requesting for. Just like I did to somebody the first time, somebody does that back to me. My account details will be transferred to the person, and the person transfers the money direct into my bank account. Yeah, this is a brief illustration of the personal office. You see, this is my dashboard. On the left hand side, there is what we call provide help, which is the PH, and on the right hand side, there's what we call get help, which is the GH. when I get registered in MMM, the first thing I'm supposed to do is to provide help. I need to provide help to be able to get help. Once I click on to provide help, say from here now I click to provide help of 15,000 naira, the system will credit me with a Mavro worth of 15,000 with some small percentage of growth already. Now, that amount that has been credited to me will remain frozen for 2 days, 2 weeks, sorry. It will not grow. It will just be like that. I have made payment, I have not made payment. It will not grow. It will be static. After 2 weeks, the Mavro begins to grow. The Mavro begins to grow till my 30% growth is complete. And once my growth is complete, I come back and come to click on get help. The system looks for somebody to pay me, like I've said, and the person makes his donation straight into my bank account. Sorry. Benefit of MMM. MMM is a unique system where there are lots of benefits. Like I used to say, you work for the system works for you. You work for the system in a small capacity, the system works for you in a small capacity, though a good capacity. But when you work for the system in a good capacity, the system have a lot of ways of rewarding you. Now, we'll highlight some of the few benefits of MMM. Provide help and receive help of 30%. 30% growth per month is paid for all donation by default. All donation, no matter how small, no matter how big, within the limits, you are entitled to 30%. Registration bonuses. After having registered and making the first donation, the participants receive a bonus in the amount of $20 for donation from $50 to $499, $50 for donation from $500 to $2,999, $100 for donation more than $3,000. So within this range, your very first donation, the system gives you a dollar bonus, which I can also call a welcome bonus or registration bonus. Apart from that, there is also a bonus known as the referral bonus. I come into this great community. Community is touching me. I'm so happy. I have my friends around me. I have even my family members around me. I go to them. I tell them about MMM. MMM is changing my life, and they are convinced. They register using my referrals link. When they make a donation, I am entitled to 10% of whatever donation they make. 10% of whatever donation they make is what I deserve. That is my reward for bringing a person into the system. That is it. You get 10% from all donation of the participants you invited. Inviting new members from the community is your additional contribution to its development. Also, we also have the guider bonus or the leader bonus. Guider bonus varies depending on the level in the structure. For your first level downlines, you are entitled to 5% of their donation. Your second level downline is 3% of their donation. Your third level downlines is 1% of their donation. Your fourth level downline is 0.5% of their donation. Your fifth level downline is 0.25% of their donation, and so on and so forth. Also, there is this unique bonus. I love this part. Letter of happiness bonus. After a participant gets help, he is expected to write a letter of happiness. Backing his letter of happiness with a video bonus attract bonus. Backing his letter of happiness with a video recording attracts bonus. You get help of 10%. You get 10% of the help got if you upload super quality video. 5% of the help got if you show your face in the video, and 3% of the help got if you do not show your face on the recording. That is amazing. I mean, that is what I call amazing. I conceal it in my heart to provide help. I provide help. After 30 days, I get my 30%, and possibly every other referral bonuses or registration bonuses I get. And I'm so happy. I'm so overjoyed. I pick up my phone, I make a recording, I write my letter of happiness to share my testimony, and I pick up my phone, I make a recording of this amount I got, and upload it on YouTube or elsewhere. And I am still credited with either 10% or 5%, and if I do not show my face, 3%, depend on the kind of recording that I do. That is amazing. These are numerous bonuses that can be found in MMM, numerous rewards that are life-changing. For these amazing things we'll be talking about, bringing a fair financial system or the world, providing help and getting help, getting bonuses, amazing bonuses, we are expected to have rules that will guide us to make this system to work. So therefore we go to the rules of MMM. The rules of MMM are as follows. Do not have more than one account. Do not have more than one account. It is expected that every participant should not be greedy to want to have more than one account. One account is okay for any participant, as you can provide as much help as you want, as many times as you want. You want to provide help 10 times in a month, you can do that with one account. So there is no reason whatsoever we start having multiple accounts, because when the accounts become multiple, it might become difficult for us to control, which will in turn hurt other participants. Do not allow family members to provide help more than you. This is always an issue with some participants, but it is true. Do not allow your family members to provide help more than you. Because of greed, some participants can just begin to register all their family members. He did not really talk to them about MMM. They are not really interested on MMM, but because of his greed, he just uses their account number, their names, their phone number, all just to accumulate referral bonuses to himself alone. That is not good. So if you register your family member, it is expected that you provide more help to them than they providing more help. Always attach proof of payment after payment. This is very, 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 very important. Whenever we make payment, we're expected to attach our proof of payment immediately to avoid forgetfulness, because the system is programmed in such a way that after the stipulated time there is no proof of payment attached, it is considered that you did not make your payment and your account could be blocked. As a matter of fact, your account will be blocked and the participant will be referred to another person to make payment. No upload of false proof of payment. This is among the top killers of the community. No upload of false proof of payment. Order for payments must be completed within 48 hours. Orders for payments must be completed within 48 hours. As a matter of fact, there is nothing wrong if you have your orders immediately and your chance, you just do the transfer. Within 2 hours, transfer is done and everything is fine. There's nothing wrong. But when you are not chance, you are expected to try to fulfill it before the 48 hours elapse. Donate spare money to avoid problem of not being able to donate when paid. Donate spare money, the money you can afford, to avoid problem of not being able to donate whenever, because it can come at any time. The system picks at random. Maybe you'll be expecting I'll be having this money by next week, and all of a sudden the system asks you to pay this week. You start running around. No. MMM is not a thing you start stressing yourself all over. So it is expected you donate your spare money. You donate the money you have in hand, the money that you're not using immediately. These are some of the rules of MMM. And if we stay by it, it will help the system to benefit us for a very, very, very long time. If you really want to be financially free, if you really want to change your life for the better, I'll advise you to join us. If you desire financial freedom and want to fulfill your dreams, just go to www.mmm slash go to www.nigerianmmm.net and get registered today and start to enjoy these life-changing benefits. Thank you.